Welcome to the channel, Cooking with Chef Bouka. Please don't forget, subscribe, share, like, tell a friend to tell a friend. Let's get into it. Yeah people, yeah fam, Chap King, back at it again, doing what we do best. So today me say, we're going to do China. We're going to China. I decided say I'm going to make some miso soup. You know what I'm saying? One of my friends said, hey Bouka, can you make some miso soup for the channel? I would like to know to make miso soup, which I'm not a professional miso soup, but I know what I'm doing. I can make it happen. You know what I'm saying? So miso is soybean, you know what I'm saying? Fermentate, you know what I'm saying? Soybean sitting boiled with rice and all that, till they fermentate, then they parade up. I can't tell you how long it sit for, but it's like Asian style of, cooking back in the day to preserve food. And you know what I'm saying? This was start in China and then, start going to all over the other places like Korea, you know what I'm saying? And all those little, countries beside each other. So we decided we're going to make some miso soup today. We're going to China today. Alright, when we come back, we're going into ingredients. Let's say that love, back at it again. So yeah, we're back at it again. Right here, we have some wakame seaweed in the bowl right here. You can see on the table, is this right here. It's just chopped wakame seaweed. I got, miso paste, fermented soybean. You know what I'm saying? I got a little bit of tofu. Some people put tofu in there. So I'm going to marinate up some of this tofu. You know what I'm saying? And add it to it. And I got shaved bonita flakes. Some of them put a little bit of anchovy in this package as well. So I'm saying this to 1/4 water. I didn't measure it out, but this is what I normally work with. When I used to work back in Boston, we used to work in the sushi restaurants. We used to make it happen in there, CPI. And I got a little bit of this fugarashi spice. I'm also going to use it to garnish, a little bit of salt, a little bit of oil, just to kind of flavor this up. So when I drop it in the soup, you got a good flavor. And we got some scallions. The chopped scallion going to go inside of it. So what we want to do first now, we want to bring a pot to a boil, put the shaved bonita flakes, maybe shaved anchovy, whatever, fish they have. Put it in there, and it's smoke as well. Give a little bit of the smoke flavor. So I got a pot boiling right now. Bring it to a boil, turn it down, steep. Put the bonita flakes inside of it, and let it steep for 20 minutes till all the flavor extract of it. Then strain off everything. Then you have dashi. All right. This in the water, a little bit of mushroom, whatever you want to add to it. I don't have no mushroom. I'm not gonna have any in mind as well, So this, when you make this with the water, I give you dashi. When you put both together, you give you miso soup, okay? Dashi is a liquid that you make. You steep this in water, a little bit of mushroom, a little bit of seasoning, whatever you want to put in there, a little bit of soy sauce. So alright, let's get into it now. We're gonna go over to the pot, drop the bonita flakes in there, let it steep for a while, alright? So you don't need no salt for this one, okay? Dump that in here. Just let it steep. You don't let it boil, okay? Just let it just steep. You want it to steep, So I'm gonna turn it real down low. Let it just steep. You don't want it to boil. Because if it boils, it's good, all those bonita flakes still probably gonna boil and just turn too small, so when you strain off it, you're still gonna have some of it in there. So I already smell good already. You can smell the anchovy in there. You know what I'm saying? The bonita flakes as well. So we're just gonna let that steep for 10, 15, 20, 10 minutes. Let's go to steep for 10 minutes. When we come up, we're gonna get into strain it off. You know what I'm saying? If you want to cool it down. And normally when I usually make it, what I do, I make a big bat, strain it off, cool it down, and just warm it up as I need it and add the miso. And then, the rest of the ingredients on the side. And then I get miso soup. Alright? But this we're making right now is dashi. Okay? And then we're going to go into miso soup when the fermented, soy bean goes inside of it. You understand? Yeah. Alright. You already know. So alright, we're just gonna get ready right now, putting stuff together. I'm gonna have 2 bowls of it. So what I'm gonna do now is just try to marinate this You want to get the firm tofu as well when you're going to work. Alright? Let's get this out the way so you guys can see what I'm doing. So I cut this in small pieces, not too big. Put it in the bowl. I think I got a stir-fried tofu on the channel too as well. So if you guys want to see a little bit of stir-fried tofu on the channel, it's still. I'm not a fan of tofu so much. I used to be, but I don't want to eat too much tofu now. These days I just try to eat more like vegetables and, you know, keep that. So a little bit of oil, just to season him up, you know. You don't need no oil in the soup, but just a season, give it more flavor. Then I'm gonna put, look at this fugaraki. You know, it's a seaweed and sesame seed. Just a season to make it taste much nicer, you know? Yeah, you can smell that early from the seaweed. And if you want, you can put some scallion in it too. Because this can be like, you know, your meal as well. You know, because tofu can eat just like that. Or you can eat it cooked down the way you want to cook it down. Feel me? Yeah. So I'm going to keep these ones. It's gonna go in the soup after the soup is finished. So, yeah, I'm gonna cut these and put it into the soup after it's finished. Just like that. So while we're waiting, my tool board right here, let's put the rest of the dry seaweed in here. Cause it's gonna go in the soup, gonna go in here hot, and then it's gonna melt and just come back to like, you know, soft and nice and ready to eat. Yeah, so alright, when we come back, we're going to get into the rest of the segment. As we said, 10 minutes, waiting for that to steep a little bit, and then, you know, we're going to do what we do. Alright, so back at it again. So what we want to do right here, I want to strain this off to get rid of all of the stuff that's inside of it. So I'm just going to strain this off right here like that. You just need the liquid, you know? Yeah, nothing but the liquid is what you need. This can go in the trash. Everything come out of that. So as you see, look at that. The color needs to have color like that. And if you want a bit more color, what you can do is add a little bit of soy sauce to it. But I'm okay with this color. I'm saying, so what I'm going to do now, turn back the fire on it. Just put it to low flames. And then I'm going to spin it around with the miso. And get it where I want it to be. You know what I'm saying? Just like that. So what I'm gonna do, miso right here. I'm not gonna put all of it in there, I'm gonna put just half of it. This is very salty, you don't need no salt, okay? I see, if you think it's too white, you can add a little bit of soy sauce to it. I'm saying soy sauce. Okay, there's no air on it. And I realized my flag dropped down in the background, so apologize to all the Jamaicans who's watching. You know what I'm saying? I have a drop down flag in the background. Don't kill me for that, alright? So, okay. So I got a little bit of, you know, soy sauce. I'm gonna just put a little bit in there. To kind of change the color a bit. To be honest with you, I don't need it, but I'm just gonna put it in there. Yeah, and from dashi to miso soup. So what we're going to do now, we're going to try it and make sure it's not salty enough, because you don't want it too salty, and you want to make sure you have the right amount of miso in there as well. So we're going to go ahead, taste it to make sure. Tastes like you could take a little bit more like this, so we're going to put all of it in there, okay? It's easy to make, and it's very quick to make, you know. It's, say 15 minutes, you can have a complete meal with it. Like that. What we're gonna do is gonna leave it there and let it just, you know, kind of come to a little bit of boil, and then we're gonna move it over to the board, and then we're gonna start doing what we do over there, okay? Alright, yeah, so back at it again now. Everything finished, good to go. So what we're gonna do, put a couple pieces of tofu in here as well. So what I'm doing, I'm putting the soup first because the soup is very hot. So you're gonna start hydrate back seaweed that we have in here, okay? Yeah, just like that. Then we're gonna add a few pieces of tofu in here as well. Let's put it in here so both of them can start kind of, you know, hydrate back this seaweed. Put back liquid inside of it, you know. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Look at that. Lovely, eh? Put back this over here so you guys can see what I'm doing. Yeah, so what we're gonna do, go ahead and drop a couple of pieces of tofu in here as well. Whoever like tofu, love this tofu. And it's always gonna look a little bit separate because of the miso in there. Good enough. Then I'm gonna garnish with a little bit of skillet on top. Some people don't like skillet on there, but a little bit of skillet on top. It's nice. And as I say, easy. You know, very easy to make. You know, no major, you know. Good soup for you as well too. You know what I'm saying? I want to show you guys that the dry wakame is loosed up. Look at that. That was a dry wakame in there. Loosed up and look very nice and ready to eat. Alright? So don't forget, tell a friend to tell a friend. And when I say check the channel out, as we say, we're in China today. You know, give thanks and praises to my teacher, Snai. Bless up yourself, teacher from Thailand. Teach me a lot of things. We're here making it happen. Give thanks and praise. Tell a friend, tell a friend. Subscribe, like, share, comment. Let me know if you want me to make something that you haven't seen me make before. I will make it, alright? Bless and love. God. That's the end of the video. Don't forget, like, share, hit the notification bell. Tell a friend, tell a friend. Peace.